Recently, I have been meditating more and for longer. So today was 20 minutes, which may not seem like a lot to some people, but 20 minutes sitting by yourself, just focusing on your breathing. Some moments it feels like forever, but then by the time it's over, it feels like it's only lasted a few minutes. And I had a revelation whilst meditating that life is only as good as your relationship to yourself. The reason I say this is because there are people out there who have all of the money in the world, they have the beautiful wife, they have the great friends, and yet they still take their own lives. There are people who have achieved everything they want and yet are still not happy. And you have to ask yourself why. Why you can have everything on the outside. You can have safety, financial independence, security, relationships, but yet everything on the outside seems fine. But it's the inside that matters. It's how we feel about ourselves, it's how we feel about our situation. I've always had a difficult relationship with myself. I use negativity and pressure and insults in order to try and drive my actions. That has changed in these past 3 weeks, and my life is just different. The way I feel about myself is just different. All of the things that I try to force myself to do, meditation, running, uploading, sharing my thoughts online, when I try to force myself to do it, it didn't work. And then I would feel bad for not doing it, and then try and force myself again, and this cycle repeats. Now, none of the actions I actually wanted to do were taking place, yet I was thinking about it all the time. It was all consuming. Now, I don't really think about them. I want to do them because I want to do them for their own sake, not because I've told myself to do them. And that is a really big switch. Now, if I make a mistake, it's okay. It's human. Learning. The world tells you to get a good job, to work on your health, to do all of this external shit. And not to say that that isn't important, but what really matters is the relationship with the person that you spend every single day with, every minute of every day, for the rest of your life. The thing that matters is you, and how you see you, how you feel about you. Everything else is a byproduct of that. It's taken me 24 years to get to the point of awareness that I am not free when I look in the mirror. And I don't mean financially, I don't mean time. when I look into my eyes or when I think about myself, before it was with sadness, it was with disappointment. It was all of the things that you wouldn't want to associate with yourself or anyone you care about. I think when you begin to treat yourself how you treat the ones closest to you, with compassion, with kindness, with support, with love, it begins to change you from a fundamental place. I've managed in the last 3 weeks, which it doesn't seem like a long time, and it isn't in the grand scheme of things, and yet I'm still here raving about the results. 3 weeks of just changing my relationship with me has helped me improve my relationship with my family, forgive those who have done me wrong in the past, and allowed me to truly step into my greatness. Everyone has greatness within them, but not everyone has the positive relationship with themselves to see that. And even if they have seen it in glimpses, in moments, to acknowledge that and then get out of our own ways to allow that to happen is a whole nother story. If you'd like a book recommendation, Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It by Kamal Ravikant. If you read that book, do the steps in it, try it out for 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, I'm sure you will begin to see a difference. And it's going to be uncomfortable at first. If you've spent 20, 30, 40 years of your life talking down to yourself, and now you're going to give yourself love, that's going to feel awkward, it's going to feel uncomfortable. Or it might feel right. Just try it anyway. And yeah. Love yourself like life depends on it. Because it does. Day 2. Peace.